The biggest mistake we make is thinking a leader is somebody who has power. That's not true. Welcome to Durotimi, Daniel. Real conversations about Africa leadership and life. Fixing Africa one idea at a time. Now, what makes a good leader? This is a very, very interesting topic because I'm very passionate about leadership at every angle in every sphere of life. One of the major problems Africa is facing is bad leadership. It's very, very obvious. Like from the results around, you can see that we lack people who are willing to do the right thing at the highest level of leadership. Now, what makes a good leader? I'm going to mention 3 points. There are so many factors when it comes to the issue of leadership, but I'm going to talk about 3. Number 1, a good leader serves before being served. A good leader serves before being served. Now when I talk about leadership, we need to understand that I'm not just talking about leadership in the political space. One of my own criteria when it comes to leadership, I definitely group leadership in 5 places. There is self-leadership, leadership in organizations, leadership in religious institutions, political leadership, and then the family leadership. That is my own classification of leadership. So when I talk about leadership, I'm not just talking about leadership in just politics. I'm actually talking about leadership in all spheres. A lot of the leaders we have in Africa, most of them are just people who are just there for themselves, for their pocket, for their family, for ego, more like a societal status. It has nothing to do with serving the people. It has nothing to do with leading people from point A to point B. As a matter of fact, it has more to do with keeping people where they are, not necessarily about improvement. You see somebody going into politics because he believes it's his time. He's been there for a while, so therefore, according to the rotation, it's his time, or because a particular group was there before, now it is the turn of a tribe. Until we get to that point where we don't look at tribe anymore, we don't look at, oh, this person is my friend, or the pity party, like this person has been trying to vie for this position for a very long time and is not getting it. Until we get to that point, we will not have a sustainable growth in Africa. It's not possible. So a lot of the leaders we have in Africa, they are not there to serve, unfortunately, or they are there to serve some people at the top. They are there to serve the people who brought them into power. They made deals that, okay, when I get into power, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. It has little or nothing to do with the people. So they don't even understand what it means to serve people. And according to me, what does it mean to serve people? Is to lead people, to inspire people, is to believe in people, is to be patient with people, is to know that people can be complicated sometimes, but you have to be patient and believe in the people and let them know over time that they can be the best version of them. That is what it means to serve people. That's what I believe it means to serve people. So a leader must be somebody who serves before business. In fact, a leader is somebody who would put others first before him. Others first before him, not just him every time. Oh, it's my turn, I want this, I want that. A leader is somebody who puts others first before him. I'm a Christian. I'm going to talk about Jesus. He died on the cross. Yes, he put down his own life. That's what we call leadership. It's not self-centered. You look out for others. In the family you are you looking out for your siblings? Are you looking out for your parents? That is leadership. In an organization, how are you taking the leadership mantle there? So those are the things that, when we talk about family, when we talk about organization, when we talk about the church, what are you teaching as a leader in any department you are? Maybe you're in a music department, or you're in an ushering department, or evangelism department, or or in the mosque that you belong to, or apart from that, what else? In politics, I like to talk about politics, but I also want to also know that leadership is not just politics. It covers even yourself. How are you serving yourself as a leader? There's something called self-leadership. You are the leader of your body. How do you eat? What kind of things do you drink? How do you take care of your body? Do you take enough sleep? That's number 1. A leader must serve others before being served. In fact, if you're in a party, you probably should make sure others are eating before you are eating. I'll just give you an example. I'm not saying you should not eat. So that's number 1. Number 2, integrity. A leader must have integrity even when others are not watching. Who are you when others are not watching? Who are you in the closet? You have to come to that point where you are very real, such that even in the place where nobody is watching, you are still you. That's what we call a leader. A leader is not somebody who goes out there, talk some things about some people, and then in the closest is talking another thing. That's not a good leader. A leader is not somebody who will make promises in the open and then in the closest he is laughing and say ha ha. A leader is not somebody who play games. Most of the politicians we have in Nigeria or Africa, they are people, it's a game for them, and it's a game they are benefiting financially from, unfortunately. So that is not good leadership. You must have integrity. If African leaders have integrity, where we are today is not where we will be. Because why did I say integrity? They make promises, and when they get to the office, some don't even remember what the promises they made. Some remember, but they don't care. It's all games for them. They will say anything to get power, and once they get the power, some don't even want to leave power, no matter how much you protest. So you as a leader, you must have integrity. If you say self-leadership, if you say, okay, when I wake up, this is what I'm going to do, you must do it. You owe yourself that accountability. So integrity, especially when nobody is watching. Lastly, a leader develops other leaders, not just followers. How do we measure your success if you cannot trace other people to you, not just you? If you cannot say, oh, these are the people that through you saw the light, through you, you have been able to, like, in fact, a leader empowers other people. The whole idea of leadership is inspiration. The whole idea of leadership is motivation, raising people. It's not just about raising people, it's raising the right people for the job. Because we have leaders in Africa who are thieves, and the people they have raised, their mentees, are also thieves. A bad seed will always produce a bad fruit. By their fruit you shall know them. So a leader would always produce not just followers, but you will raise initially they are followers, and then as time goes on they will become what? Leaders, like you. A leader is not somebody who wants to hoard all the information to himself. A leader is not somebody who wants to be the center. I see some organizations where everything has to go through one person. Imagine, like, everything has to go through that one person in an organization. You're not even able to raise people who would, like, quality people that you can trust and say, oh, these people, when I'm not there, they would do things very perfectly. I mean, what sort of organization are you running if you're not able to raise people? Raising people takes time, it takes patience, it takes all these things, but it can be worth it. It saves you time. I remember a story in the Bible. Moses was the only person, like, attending to thousands of people, until his father-in-law came and said, oh God, you can't be doing like this. Only you, this kind of people. He said, appoint people that would be in charge of smaller units and all that, and that from that day, that wisdom alone helps. So that's what we call a leader. A leader is not just somebody who liberates, but you also look at Jesus, for example. He started from himself to the 12, from the 12 apostles to 70, from 70 to 120. So that's how it's supposed to be. You have to be able to, like, start from a group of people, empower them, and from there you go to the next. The groups get bigger and bigger, and that's how that's what we call a proper leader. Now, what quality do you think a leader should have? Let me hear in the comment section. Share with me your ideas. What do you think a leader should actually have? Let me hear from the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you on the next video. Please like, share, subscribe. We're building a community here, and we believe, and if this is something that interests you, if you're passionate about Africa, if you're passionate about being a better person, if you're passionate about leaving the world better than you met it, subscribe to this channel, and I'm very sure you will not regret it. Thank you so much. I will see you on the next video.